Mika, but you can't be throwing things.
We're live.
Pay attention to what she's saying.
We're gonna
Hey, when Mika starts talking, y'all gotta be respectful. I know she's about to
Is it live? It's still not working.
live.
Wait, what's your name? What's your name again? Mister? Your name Mister? What's your name?
Name.
What is it?
Her name is Amaya.
What is it? Amaya? Wait, no, what's her name?
Yeah, her name is Amaya too.
Oh, y'all both name Amaya? What's his name?
Sam, oh, with your big head ass. No, I don't have to. Stop playing me, God. Your name. Ugly, fat, mother, fucker.
Absolutely
No,
not.
yeah, absolutely.
That's
not.
for you.
You're not gonna talk to her like that.
Yeah, I talk to her like that.
Well, we're going to stop that today, so that's all right.
Let's go get in.
Why?
He called me a big, fat, ugly F.
I didn't hear the big part, but all the other ones, that's true.
All right, so it says you're live on there?
Yeah, it says I'm live.
But I don't know why on the website it says you're
We know
live.
it's beautiful.
Oh, really?
Period.
Oh, wait, try pressing watch on YouTube.
You're not lying.
Try clicking watch on YouTube.
What the hell?
What I say, yeah, I know.
God, Jay, why do you do that?
We don't think so?
What do you do?
This is.
I get one. I do that. That's nasty. Stop. No, it's not so. That's nasty. It is not somebody's food right here. Move your food, cause he being nasty. I got somebody's food right here, Jet.
It's working out.
I really think that's nasty. He taking people's food.
I think you already done it. I think it might be your food now.
Hey, look, it's working. It's working.
Right away.
I did it.
Right away.
She lying. See, she capping. She lying. She lying. She always.
You see me? Look, that's me.
Oh my god, it's a 10 second delay. It's actually a 10-second delay.
Wait, what?
That's me.
Oh, look, man. The teacher.
Ow!
Oh, it is delayed.
Hi, Max.
That's my mom. That's my sister. Wait, it's gonna take 10 seconds. It's a 10-second delay. So you're gonna wait like 10 seconds and you're gonna show up. You see yourself?
No, you have to
No,
open it.
no.
Hey, Micah.
All right, no,
Micah.
Wanna say hi?
You doing
My mom and sister watching right now.
Cute t-shirt. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you something.
You doing live?
I made this yesterday. I was just in down, but you see what I text, Micah? Hi. What I said? Hip. Whoever stuff you got.
Ooh, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Thank you. Don't put this on.
Hold it.
We live. We live.
What? I see Mister on there. No, you can do it.
Oh, you're doing that.
Ooh, be careful, be careful. Don't do that.
No, you have to have.
Let me hear it.
That's
Let me
what
hear
I
it.
want.
Let me hear
I
it.
am up here now.
You said what?
Exactly.
Did I forget? I didn't hear sorry. And see, I didn't hear sorry.
Forgive me. Sorry.
Okay, I feel you.
No.
Gotcha. Oh,
Nope. Nope.
Sorry for you.
Max.
You 13?
Yeah.
You 13? Yeah. What?
fast.
Your big ass up.
Dude, that's all. You 13?
Big boy.
Let me know whenever.
Yeah. I'm just gonna grab some more keys. A
Okay.
couple more keys real quick.
Give it a few more minutes.
Take all that up. Take all that up.
Look at Sirius born in
Yeah, I'm doing my
2011.
job too. Because you ain't about to have me cleaning up after you about to do it. Take all that up.
Yeah.
Look under this. Look under this. Take all
How old am I? 13.
Yeah, exactly.
that. Good.
Everybody here is 13.
Yeah.
We both 13. Mika 13. Not Mika.
Why are you making that face?
Mika said,
We don't look good for our age.
What does 13 look like? Like, hello.
You look 12. You look like you're 15. Max looks like he's 17.
Okay. Okay.
And that's it. My brother's 15.
You're about 15? The high school?
Usually are, but it
Maya,
seems like
I
they're
know
having
your
a
boy.
Yeah.
Academy.
My brother.
I know you don't call yourself being fat.
Really?
My brother.
Have I met him?
I often find myself
So you don't know Dion?
I know Lil D, I
around,
don't know
play
Lil
with
D.
the kids,
So you don't know
doing
Dion?
something.
You know Dion?
Yeah,
No,
right now
my
we're
brother's
just all waiting on.
No. Daddy man.
I thought I was your
Most of us,
Daddy man.
many of them are
So
volunteers.
you don't know Daddy man. I'm just
Want to say hi?
Why so you don't know? No, D-Man. No, D-Man. Yeah. This thing made me to make them. Well, yeah, really. My brother's 15.
What's your major?
You're older.
What the hell, my brother? 14.
You're about 14? How old are you?
Are you about to graduate?
You're 8.
That's awesome.
How? Wait. Shut up. You always
What are you getting your master's, bachelor's?
Okay. Whoever pays best attention today.
You really
is gonna
think
get
College
a
or university?
Piggy
Yeah, be
pies
quiet.
Piggy pies me
I'll
all
be quiet.
You can't do that.
You ate.
I'm not going to be
I haven't seen that.
But I have not seen you either.
We all 13.
Are you gonna come on the weekend?
No, I'm grown.
You
Don't feel
13.
Probably, but not the whole not bars.
He's 21. My brother's 14. You say you're 21.
Want to say hi?
No, you really 13.
Everybody.
You're 13. Tell the truth. I'm trying to find out.
Parece volunteer.
I'm ready. I'm
Hey,
ready.
Y solo él trabaja aquí.
I'm trying to fucking find out. It got 13 on up.
Hey,
Want to say hi?
Los demás.
Hi.
you dead?
Yeah. I got a YouTube channel.
It's YouTube, yeah.
I got a YouTube.
Yeah,
It
YouTube.
was like,
What's your
how
YouTube?
does this
Like,
relate
fashion
to your
videos.
job?
Like, subscribe.
It's-
Should I start?
Your name Micaiah? Micaiah? This little kid.
Are you in the class?
Yeah.
Look at the computer.
See what I text
Hi, I'm so happy. It's you?
You in the class?
Thank you.
Are you in class? Well, you can get
Oh,
out.
I guess you make it all.
All right, is everybody ready?
She got 6.
Everybody ready? Everybody ready?
No, Jaylen not here. Y'all ready?
We should go with the other one because they're about to post and have a
Bottle flare! I didn't go there. That's nice.
Mister, you need to be.
Mister, I'm
Reaching that voice for
I
Mister need to be a.
mean,
You are the microphone.
Honestly, right.
everybody, I'm famous.
Mister,
Wait,
I'm gonna have to kick you out, dude. Because you're being too loud. Promise you're gonna be quieter?
Pinkies. 13-year-olds.
That's a terrible pinky promise.
I got this heavy beat back.
I don't know what
Mom,
that
if
is.
you do that, I'm gonna knock you out of your head.
I know what you
and
did.
drag you out.
But let Mika teach. You gotta listen to her. Pay
Wow.
attention. You might actually find something interesting. You might learn something.
Hey, that's not how you
Is that
sit
fake?
there.
No, don't be stubborn.
That's fake. That's fake. That's fake.
Mister, you're gonna have to leave. I'm gonna have to kick you out.
Really fake.
Oh no,
I'm
mister.
gonna have to kick you out. I want you to stay. I'm gonna have to kick you out. No, I want you to stay.
Roll it up, roll it up, roll it up, roll it up.
And action.
You have to go look like your desktop.
Alright.
I'm going home. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it up.
Alright,
All right, let's do it.
Why Max nose so long? I don't know so little. Don't know.
Oh.
Don't know, Manny. Don't know. This.
Hey, everyone be quiet now. Let me
Alright. Everybody ready? We're gonna get started. Mister? It's a delay, yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Alright.
I'm ready.
move your laptop and move your computers too.
What? Now look, now we're coming in. We're not sneezing, we're fine.
Look, you're gonna hear her. She's behind you.
I'm
Yo,
joking.
listen up, because you're talking too much to hear.
I get waterfall. Oh, no, I see. Right there. What do you think I am, boy? Look, look.
Oh. That's what we on?
Oh, what we on? We
You
tight.
are you gonna help me?
We tight.
If you want to sit next to me, you got it. Want my hand? Oh, my hair looks crazy. I'll right after. Yo, not playing. Okay.
I don't want to give you a pencil.
Maya, get out so that she can teach. Or sit down on the desktop.
You guys are putting.
You're not letting her teach.
Yes, I
Mister, you have to leave, man.
No, I'm doing it.
Come on, you're
Why are you
going.
not doing it?
You're gonna come play basketball.
No,
Mister, you're gonna come play basketball.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
No.
Mister, come on.
I'm doing it.
Come on, buddy.
I'm doing it.
Mister, no. Come on. I love you, buddy. Come on. You're gonna come play basketball with me. Yeah, buddy. Come on. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. All right, Mr. Lamar.
Yeah.
There you go, teach.
Come on, buddy. I got you.
How you doing? Maybe play some little bit. Because that's what I have.
Whenever you're ready.
Just YouTube it.
I wish Maya was doing that.
Listen to that sound. It sounds great.
Max, you know the door's unlocked, right?
That's fine. I need you guys to be quiet
You
in
know they
here
can come back.
or to leave.
They're gonna break back in.
You think
That's
so?
fine. Let's get started.
Not breaking.
Pay attention.
No, alright.
Mm-hmm. Want to say hi?
Why isn't it closing? This shit tripping. Roll it up, roll it up.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah. No worries.
Yes, I know. Hi, I'm Eli. Marissa, nice to meet you. Hi, good to see you.
Dude.
I'm so good. You're so close to
Okay.
Hi, Mika.
Hi, nice to meet you. Oh, you are live.
We are
Okay.
live.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Well,
Okay.
So what we need is
What do we need?
people who are taking the class.
Yeah. And it's DeMarcus. It's DeMarcus. No, you can go. So let me just not taking it seriously.
everything's loud though.
Okay, you're gonna actually try?
Everything's loud.
Are you here for it? I need to get some of the older kids I have that are really into it. Like, Bobby G, some of the older kids.
How many years is that in?
Yeah. And I need it ready for you, just like I told you about the workshop. So I need a little break out, almost one. Hey, y'all, listen.
I'm over 11.
I need you all to take it seriously. If you're not gonna take it seriously, I'm gonna kick you all out. All right? Yeah. Honey, this one, right?
Your mama.
You want to do this? You want to do design work? Okay. Let me ask you the older kids.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, I love that.
I've been talking about
Oh, word. Yeah.
I'm not at the level.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to give this away. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm also not about it.
No, I agree. I'm put this on mute.
Quit playing with me. What? Want to catapult at you? What?
All right.
She holding me down.
Quit playing with me. What? Want to catapult at you?
Bro, y'all are gonna have to leave, bro.
Oh.
You're gonna have to go.
In the house?
Y'all are ready.
I am. Actually,
She's starting right now. She's waiting for you to be quiet. Y'all are gonna have to leave.
There you go. What's up, everybody? I'm Mika. Woo! And I want to start off today. Everybody, I'm Mika. Ooh, do not like hearing myself.
Stop touching your Stop touching each other. Stop touching your face. You'll hear her when she's talking behind you. These two are gonna have to leave.
Okay, go. Bye. 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 We need people who are gonna say. No, okay. I know, but he's saying, I know you're not taking it seriously, Mike. I already know that. So I don't need you to give me a tough time. Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna start. My name's Mika, and today I was gonna teach y'all how I found my eye for design. So I want to start today with this quote that says, "The creative adult is a child who survived," which is a quote I found like in high school. But it's something that's like I used to like put on my resumes and everything and like on my website, but I love that quote a lot. So on the agenda today is I'm gonna tell y'all who I am, what I do, 3 lessons I've learned in my design journey, my first spark into knowing what design was, school days, so high school, college, and then working, and then hopefully at the end when we have time, we can create something fun together. So I'm Mika, and I'm a graphic designer, and this took me so long to get to a place to say this sentence because I have something called imposter syndrome, which means like I feel like I'm not who I fully am. So I didn't go to school for graphic design. I don't have formal training. So a lot of times I'm like, am I supposed to be doing this? But luckily, hopefully this will inspire you guys that you don't need full schooling. You don't need a lot of money to even get into this. So if you have any questions at any time, just let me know. So what is graphic design? When you look it up on Google, it's honestly such a vague thing that just the dictionary says. So graphic design is basically communicating visually. So billboards, album covers, t-shirt designs, anything that has like writing and drawing or any graphics falls in the graphic design umbrella. So what I do every day, so up till recently, I was working at Fashion Nova. Have y'all heard of Fashion Nova? Yeah, so I was working there all through 2020. I know that's my reaction too. I was working all through 2020, doing stuff like emails, billboards, just like random stuff, anything that they needed drawn out, written out, I was kind of responsible for. So I was there till like March, and I just quit. So much happier place now. And now I get to work with a bunch of different brands. So these are a few things I've been working on like the last month. So I've been working with these dancers called Illy Girl, helping them with their like Instagram. Been working with this beauty brand called Lava, helping them with their like website and Instagram stuff and anything else they need, like packaging. Some merch design, which is like my favorite thing to do. So this was like this girl that like hit me up on Instagram and like needed some merch design. So we just came up with this together. So I thought that was cool. So the 3 lessons I've learned in my design journey is it's about the small things, relationships are everything, and trust and enjoy the process. So starting with the small things, when I was thinking about what made me interested in design, the first thing that came to mind was this album cover. It's NERD, Pharrell's like old band. I guess they're still a band. But this came out when I was in middle school, and I fell in love with like Pharrell and just like his whole vibe, his branding, his colors, him doing fashion. Like I just fell in love with all of it. And then I was just like, actually, I knew I wanted to get into a creative thing before even middle school. And so I found this photo of me and my grandparents. They would like spoil us with like arts and crafts. And like you can see like the art kit that I'm holding, like I took that with me everywhere. And like they always encouraged me to draw. My grandma still paints. My grandpa like makes things that are recyclable. So he'll take newspapers and like old soda bottles and like create things. So they're like super creative, and that just sparked like I knew I wanted to do something creative. And when I was little, I used to hate when people would ask me like, what do you want to be when you're older? Because I would just be like, I don't know, a doctor, a lawyer. Like I would just say anything to avoid the question. So it wasn't really until high school when I finally took a graphic design class my senior year. I didn't know what graphic design was. I just like took the class and I actually created, you can pass this around. This is like my first little graphic design project. I made an album cover. It was pretty cool, like made like the little inserts. I don't even know if y'all don't even know what CDs are anymore. But yeah, if you, you can definitely take a look at that. But this was cool. This is the first time where I was like, I think I know what I want to do. I'm not bad at it, so let me like take a jab at it. So high school was like the first time where I was like, okay, I think graphic design is something I want to do. And so luckily I got into college. I went to Occidental, and this was honestly a blessing from the high school that I graduated from, like really helped me because I was not thinking about college. They were just like, I knew it was something I needed to do, so I applied to places, but I'm so happy I ended up at this small school. It's actually in LA, like near Pasadena. And so when I was there, I spent a lot of time in this room. This is the basement of the library, and they had free computers to use with all like Photoshop, Illustrator, everything. So everything that I learned in that high school class, I brought into this library using their computers. I was making stuff like this. This is so embarrassing, but this is like some of my first like graphics that I made when I was like 18. I was really into Frank Ocean. I like put this millionaire thing on like a crew neck. Thought it was cool at the time. But then a few years later, I got a little better and started creating posters for like events. So this is the first one on the left is for a Kehlani concert that happened at Oxy. Tinashe came. We had Dom Kennedy, which is my favorite. That was like my first concert ever. So to create a poster for Dom Kennedy was like super fun. So yeah, all through college, I became like the girl to go to for like flyers and some merch stuff, mostly flyers though. And so when I graduated, I like didn't have a job on deck. I was kind of just like, I knew I wanted to do graphic design. So I was still like applying to jobs, like doing freelance stuff here and there. And for fun, I was just doing stuff like this, just like illustrating stuff. On my Instagram, I only had like 500 followers on there, but I got this DM one time and this guy hit me. This guy hit me up in my DMs. And sometimes like when people hit you up in the Instagram DM, you don't really know if they really want to work with you. Like they might just be a troll or they could just be like trying to, I don't know, flirt in that way. So this guy had hit me in my DMs and I like curved him. I was just like, if you want to work, we're going to work. And he was just like, no, like I really want to work. So this guy ended up being from Finish Line and we met up at a coffee shop and he was legit. He wanted me to take those illustrations and do motion graphics, which I've never done in my life. So I spent that summer literally straight out of college learning After Effects and we created some cool stuff. So created some stuff for like Kim Kardashian's birthday, Rihanna's birthday, Ariana Grande's birthday. When Tom Brady got his 5th ring, we made like a cute little video. My favorite one's the Leo one. That was just like a fun birthday post. So this is my first time ever doing motion graphics and I started getting into that for a while. But I didn't have a job. This was just like cool part-time little thing. And so I was still applying and I was on Facebook and this girl that I hadn't seen in like 12 years posted that she needed an animator. And I was like, okay, I've been doing this for 2-3 months now. I'm like basically an animator. Let me just hit her up. So she got me a job at this like Chinese company called LiveMe, which is like live streaming. Totally different vibe, tech company. It definitely opened my world and helped my portfolio. So we did some cool stuff where we did like this event with 2 Chainz, which is cool. He like popped up at our office and like I helped create these flyers and just all the branding for it. We worked with Victoria Monet where she had a little event there. So I kind of helped with like the flyers. We did like cute little Valentine's Day cards. So LiveMe was cool. And this goes to like the whole relationship thing. So like the guy who found me on Finish Line, like complete stranger who just basically kind of like really helped level up my career so fast. And then the girl that I hadn't seen in 12 years to just like reach out to her and then she helped me, you know, get a job. So it's just really crazy to just see how much relationships, even if they're with strangers or someone you haven't talked to in a long time, can really like change your life. So that's something I owe so much to still. So after Live Me, I ended up at Sorella, which is this like clothing store on Melrose and Fairfax, which is tight. And so my favorite thing that we did that's still doing great is this Girls Tour designer logo sweats. So this is my first time really doing merch design. And this was such a cool experience because they're like a small company and I just never had work at like such a grand scale like this. And so this was cool. This is like more merch designs that we did, all the girls tour, just like random stuff. It was cool. And then we'd also did FUBU, which was super tight. We did a whole collab. And that was a whole project because they had me doing create a custom bird, which I've never done before, create custom window decals, like stickers for the windows. So measuring the windows and like figuring out how big to make the stickers, hitting up the printer and making sure it all worked out. And so that was like a huge learning experience, just me figuring things out as I go. And then it's cool, like packaging stuff, which is tight. And then also like some fitting rooms. So if you ever go to the store in Melrose and you look in their fitting rooms, I did all of that. That's me. So when I was working at Sorella, I was still freelancing. And the guy that got me the Finish Line gig actually hit me to do a project with Apple Music, which was tight. This is really cool. Just like helping them with their like hip hop R&B thing. It was just like a deck kind of like proposal we had to put together. And so I'll show you some few things we did, which was cool, like creating little things for Instagram, gifts. I don't even know if any of these went live. These are just like ideas that we were just throwing out there. And what's actually crazy is I met this girl when I was at this job who ended up getting me the job at Fashion Nova. So now all full circle. You already heard that story. So currently I'm still learning. I'm still fighting imposter syndrome. Again, imposter syndrome is just, you know, I just need to combat that and tell myself that I do belong in this space. Like I am a designer. I'm getting paid for it. And like to show that I do have work to support it too. And so right now it's just like, I'm just trying to trust the process, enjoy the ride. There's this like thing I saw on TikTok where God or like the universe is a GPS and we're in the passenger seat. So no matter what, we're going to get to where we're going. We're just not in the driver's seat to get there the way we want to. But what's in the driver's seat are the things that drive you. So whether that's your habits, your passions. So just riding through that. And we already went through imposter syndrome. So now I was thinking we could create an album cover together because that was my first graphic design project. That was also the thing that sparked design for me. So if y'all have a computer, I recommend going to photop.com. It's a free Photoshop that I just found this on Twitter. It's like, thank goodness for Twitter. Someone like made basically a free version of Photoshop that anyone can use. And it literally looks exactly like Photoshop. So if you can get all the tools down here, like you'll kill the game without having to pay for Adobe and all of that. So let me see if I can pull that up. Y'all have any questions? Let me see what's. I haven't looked at the chat. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. Okay, let me switch my
It's not for kids.
share screen. Let's see photo P.
You should. Absolutely. She told you the truth.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to go through photo P. Let me give it a second. So I'll just walk through it super briefly. So this is photo P, and then you want to hit. Maybe I'll wait till everybody got photo P up. Everybody got photo P up? Okay. Let me give it a second. But shout out Twitter. Man, I wish I had this when I was younger. Is that comfortable? You comfortable? That looks like it feels good. I need that. Oh, y'all got it? Photokey.com. Oh, it's press X.
You got a niece?
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
She got a sister?
Who, me?
You got a sister?
Yeah, I got 2 sisters.
They got kids.
One of them got kids, yeah.
How old is the kid?
He's kind of old. He's 19.
How old is he?
I'm 27.
27?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he 19.
You're 19, yeah.
I was born a few years after you.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not that close. I'm 19.
Yeah. How about you? Have you have siblings?
8 years old.
Oh, yes, I was 8 when he was born. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
You know,
I have 4.
4 sisters? Sheesh.
No.
No brothers?
More than 4 years.
Oh, wow. Everybody got photo key? Oh, do you want to use another computer? Yeah? Is there another computer that works?
You know her
Yeah,
before
Oh,
Max.
yeah, you could go to
You
Max.
know
Where Max is at. Is that what?
You know her before Max.
No, I knew Max before.
Who met her first?
Max did. Thanks, guys. We're just gonna walk through Photo P in a little bit.
You met him first.
Yeah, I know we went to high school, same high school.
Since high school. And she did it.
She's from Alabama.
Where you from?
I'm from here. For the most part.
What?
Black and Japanese.
Speak Japanese.
Japanese.
Speak Japanese.
What you want me to say?
Hi.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Easy.
Hola, ¿cómo
Easy
estás?
money.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Konnichiwa. Yeah.
Say something else, nigga. Say something
So what's up, girl?
Ooh.
else.
How do you say that?
Does that translate? Konnichiwa.
Yeah. Damn, how do you even say that?
Hello. Am I blowing you up? What's going on?
All right, you ready?
All right. So we on Photo P. You're gonna hit new project.
New project.
New project.
Not me.
New project.
My key. Let's see. I'm here.
Okay. And so it's gonna say width and height. And so I mean you can make whatever you want. I was gonna walk through like a photo, like an album cover, just because those are fun. So the size for an album cover is gonna be 1500, 1500, and the height's also gonna be 1500.
1500?
Yeah, 1500 for the width, 1500 for the height. And then where it says DPI, that means dots per, what's that? Dots per inch. So basically, you use 72.
Yeah.
You use 72 for like anything that's on a screen. So like on your phone, on your computer, usually use 72. If you want to print it out, you're gonna change that 72 to a 300. So it kind of depends. If you just want to keep it on your screen, you can still keep it at 72 DPI. If you want to print it out, then I would recommend putting it 300 DPI. I know it's a little confusing, but right now, all we need to focus on is like the width and height. So then once you got that, you should press enter and it should open up your canvas. You click enter on your keyboard. It's working? No? Not working? 1500, 1500. Oh. So if maybe click, oh, you got it? You might have to click into like one of the numbers. Oh, there you go. Perfect. So album covers are squares. So I'm just gonna walk through. I don't know if you could, my screen's kind of delayed on here, but huh?
Oh, yes, locking the layers.
The layers lock. Oh, yeah. So when you open it, that first layer is always going to be locked. So there's a few things you could do. You can like, since you're on the internet, you could like pull images from the internet that you can drag into your artboard. So that's like, and that will just automatically create a layer for that image. So you can start with that, just like finding a cool image. Okay. I'll do it, yeah.
She got like hot pink.
I had the hot pink.
Yeah, so once you find your image, you could save it, right click, save it, and then you can just drag that into your artboard. Ooh.
XXL. My shoulder's stuck.
Your shoulder stuck?
Yeah, it's stuck to this.
Here. Ooh. Ooh.
What's her name? Max's girlfriend.
No one.
She got a name?
What's her name?
Marissa.
Marissa.
Amaya, you forgot my name. I heard.
My shoulder's stuck.
Here, I can help y'all.
Marissa. Marissa. My shoulder is stuck.
So small.
That's too bad. I can see it.
It's stuck.
Oh, sit on you. I can go get help. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some.
Stop. Stop for it. Ow! Ow! Stop.
Girl,
It's hard to believe.
now you're not stuck.
It's in.
I'm tickling you. You real ticklish. You can't tell everybody that. You need to
I'm not
change the message.
You ticklish?
I'm gonna sit down and say, hey guys, I'm Mika. Should I do it? Graphic design is my passion.
Yeah. You know who Aaliyah is? You know who Aaliyah is?
Of course, that's my girl.
You met her before?
I
know her. You know, I'm related to her.
You just brought up Aaliyah randomly, or you saw my shirt?
No, I know her. Mom, ask mom.
No, I'm saying you just thought of her randomly.
Yeah.
Really? You didn't see her on my shirt?
That's my cousin.
No way.
Ask mom. And it's away.
How's she your cousin?
Ask mom.
Yeah. You just know she is. She your mama's cousin?
Even my grandma told my mom.
She your mom's cousin?
And my grandma.
Ooh. You got pretty eyes.
Thank you.
Everybody ever tell you that?
Yeah.
Good.
Hi, my name is Amaya, and I'm from design. So I'm her helper for
Graphic
today.
design is her passion.
Do y'all like Aaliyah? I love graphic design, actually. So if y'all want to do my YouTube or my Roblox, it's Maya the Mac. Period. My Instagram is princess_my_my. Period. Period, sis. And I love Aaliyah. Period. Tell me nothing. 2 times in a row.
Not 2 times in a row. Get into it. Okay, roll. Okay.
Hey.
Let's see what they're doing, Maya. Come on. We don't want to give it too much.
Yeah.
Just a little sample.
Love graphic design.
Yeah, we don't want to give too much away. Oh,
Y'all staring at me like y'all my only fans.
no, that's not what we're advertising.
It's only 11 eyes on here. I need 2,000 on here.
You need to. Yeah, I know, right?
They need to see me.
What are they doing?
They need to see me. Cookie, hey girl.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
Period. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Period.
We don't want to just. We want Mika to have her class a little bit.
Okay, see you
We don't
later,
wanna
Mika
show
class.
Let me see what you got. You make the hot air shocker.
Yeah, it's like the same thing where
Just say how red.
Yeah, leave it. I like it like that. Leave it.
Help her.
You want to close on it?
also if you want
That's on me.
See ya.
Which one do you like?
She already got paid.
I'll pick one. I already picked one.
I know, but you gotta get like a.
Oh, here, how about this one?
we highlight this and then like
No?
here.
The feet. I gotta see the feet.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why are y'all so utility? That's weird.
What's going on this way? Try to open a new project. Because you know how like right here, we added a photo for the new layer.
Oh, yeah, that's good. There we
Good
go.
one. We got
Yeah.
I'm trying to do my design.
You see it.
I can drag it.
Where was it? Oh, photo feed. I'm with you.
All right, you ready? One more time to try.
Oh, cute. Yes.
Okay. look
You
at
see
that.
us?
Now
Yeah, that was good.
yeah, that was
That's
good.
better.
That was good. That's it.
Nope, nope, nope.
That's it.
That's it. Hold on. I gotta put it back. Put it back.
See, he's holding us.
I'm sure.
Okay. See you later, Mika class. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, there.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about
That's
that.
enough.
I know we still live
Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
That was good. Come on. Leave it like that. Now, I could decorate it.
Should I end the live?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
you
can
got
crop this, like,
right.
actually crop the shoulder stock out.
Ooh, yes.
That you should have got a Beethoven doll.
Okay.
A
Yeah,
Beethoven
so this is where
doll.
this is where Photoshop gets a little funky. So you're gonna
Oh, I see over here.
use
I like
this
it.
tool.
That look good.
Ooh, I like that.
You're
Oh, no,
gonna use this rectangle. See it? Right here. This rectangle
See
tool.
where our mouse is?
And you can literally drag. So you want it here, right? And no, Photoshop's confident. So you're gonna make sure this layer is selected right. It's kind of funky, but you're gonna click this tool, the add raster mask on a curve.
Man.
Okay. What can I put on it?
Oh,
how you doing?
Oh,
Trying to
okay.
put clothes on.
How you doing?
Oh, yeah, I was trying to put.
How you doing?
You ready to follow me?
Some shoes.
No, I don't be on
I'll be on
Instagram.
I'll
be on Instagram.
You did
I just heard a little bit. That's all.
Nah, I got these. That's the shirt though.
Do you follow me?
Sorella, this is the place I used to work at.
You want to
You like them?
Oh, yeah. No pictures.
No, I don't like them. The acid wash.
Yeah, and I like the screen now. It is my favorite.
I didn't feel like bleach on it, honestly.
If you take these extensions off, you put it like this.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see you. You have anything?
Maya, look at your Maya. You look like a
Can I add like a background or anything like that?
dogs, clothes, and shoes.
Uh-oh.
Can you spell dogs, clothes, and shoes?
Okay.
Dogs.
It's the last part.
Oh, she's screaming!
I feel like the popular topic. We love dogs.
Oh,
I feel like it's a
you should
trend.
do your dog again. You should do your dog again.
Everyone's doing it.
No, I'm looking.
Alright, I'm gonna end this live.
I found a
Bye guys. Thank you.